what era of music are? What do you think era of music we are in right now? Because we had the new metal era, we had the metalcore era, we had the emo era. What era of music are we in currently right now?
None.
None. There's just no kind of
Streaming has killed it. There's no scenes.
There's no scenes. There's no nothing right now.
No, there's no scenes.
Okay.
And that's been the biggest problem.
Yeah.
That's why if you refer back to our previous
I do
segment, when I was
have
talking about
do
there,
have a thing. I do.
there's no if you're trying to make an original
Yeah.
band these
Yeah.
days, where you go? Where do you
Yeah.
go? There's nothing really you can do. There's you can try to do something original, but
Yeah.
that's a young man's
Yeah.
game, like we were talking about.
Yeah,
Because
it
if
is,
you're
yeah.
older and you're
Yeah.
gonna play cover songs, right?
Mhm.
It's the same thing because there's just no scene
Yeah.
to kind of jump into and to kind of you have to create a scene,
Yeah.
and to do that is incredibly
It is
difficult.
difficult.
And it doesn't it
So I'm
and,
trying. I
and
don't
not
know
one
what
artist
scene
can
are
do
we
it.
in right now.
Every
I don't know.
scene that has
Yeah.
existed
Yeah.
has been a group. There's been a group
Are
of
we in-
artists
are we
that
in
has
the-
done it.
Are we in the gent scene right now? You think a lot of gent music has kind of come out.
That's niche, bro.
This is
It's
kind
not
of. It is kind of.
mainstream.
It's not mainstream, no, but
Not even
it's kinda-
close. The closest
Alright.
thing you ever had to that was the metalcore
Yeah,
scene, but that
yeah.
was so far more
Yeah,
mainstream.
it was, yeah.
And it still wasn't that
Yeah,
mainstream.
yeah.
Not compared to new metal, for
No.
example, which sold, tens of millions of albums.
Yeah.
Metalcore never got to that.
No.
Never approached that
No.
level of success. Still far more.
Oh yeah.
It's far more
Far more,
mainstream
far
than gent. I mean,
Yeah.
are you serious?
I don't know. I'm just shooting shot here.
No. Like
We got
what
one more.
What?
One more song.
One more song
one
to check
more
out.
song.
Maybe
One more song.
maybe two for feeling froggy. I don't know.
Oh,
but,
goodness.
definitely one more song to check out. So
Hold
please
on.
stay tuned.
I'm curious.
Talking new
What
metal
the
music.
fuck are you talking about with gent being mainstream?
I don't know. Not main. I didn't say mainstream. I mostly think it's a genre that's very very relevant in the metal community right now. Like the top genre of metal community right now.
Metal community is not mainstream, bro.
It is not, but like the broke a fucking chair. Like
You already
you
knew that.
dumbass.
What the fuck did you forget?
Dog. Off camera, he scared just broke a chair. But no, I was thinking gent is the top genre of metal currently right now. What other genre of metal is above gent right now?
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. I'm just fucking asking a goddamn question. What do you think is the top genre?
But you're talking
of
about
metal right now?
success because successful gent metal bands still make no money.
Okay,
They
I'm
don't-
not
they don't-
really talking about success.
But that's a measure of success.
I guess maybe. Yeah, I got to think about it for a second.
It's a measure of success in the
yeah,
music world.
top
Is
genre.
can you
Well,
make
what is the top genre right now
in music?
in music? Like in
Pop, it
metal
always
music,
has.
metal music, metal music.
is legacy.
Because is
Legacy.
legacy right now. Yeah,
The top earning bands are legacy bands,
Right.
Merrill.
That's
Like
true.
everything else is
That is
niche
true.
and underground.
Yeah.
There's nothing mainstream. There's no mainstream
So,
scene. There's
We'll,
nothing.
we'll eventually talk about this eventually, but like, what's the next band that could metal band that could do headlining stadium shows? But we'll get there eventually. We'll
So
talk a
let
little
me
bit.
ask you this:
Yeah.
to put a in perspective what
Yeah.
you're asking from the last scene. You remember what the last scene was?
Metalcore.
So what's the metalcore
Switch.
band that can headline a stage?
Kill Switch.
Kill Switch cannot headline.
No,
a
they
stage.
can't.
Kill Switch can't even
No.
headline an
No.
arena. So what are you asking? You're asking.
I don't know.
What
Like,
metal
what-
band can
what
headline
is-
a stadium? Are you really asking
yeah,
that?
Yes.
There's 3 bands in the history of metal that can headline a stadium.
Metallica, AC/DC.
They're not a metal band. They're hard rock.
Slipknot.
Slipknot cannot
I
headline a
think- I
stadium.
think they can.
No,
I
they
think
can
they
headline an arena. They
I
cannot
think
headline a
I
stadium.
can.
No, they cannot.
All right.
You're out of your mind.
What
What stadium tour is Slipknot doing? They're not doing a stadium
No.
tour, bro. Unless they have a bunch of
Corn
other
and
big ass
System of a
bands.
Down.
Foreign System of a Down are not doing stadium
They've
tours.
done
What
a
the fuck
couple.
are you
They've done
talking
a
about?
couple. They're
No,
doing.
they have
they're doing
not.
one. They're doing recently. One,
What
yes.
stadium are they playing?
They played the one I fucking went to not too long ago.
That's
Not
a soccer
System- not
stadium.
some-
It has
yeah.
fucking hold 20,000 people, not
Yeah.
60,000. The soccer
Yeah.
stadium.
What? What? You tell me.
That's an arena.
You tell me.
Stadium tour is the Coliseum.
Yeah.
It's the Rose Bowl.
Okay, you
It's-
tell
it's-
me.
it's- there are
I'm
none.
asking you a question.
There are none. That's the point. It's
Yeah.
Metallica, and nobody else.
Nobody
Like there's
else,
no there's no scene. So if you're talking about metal in the mainstream, which
Yeah.
is what you're getting
Mhm.
at, there's no scene there. It
Yeah.
hasn't existed since pop music came out and
Yeah.
crushed everything.
That's true.
Unfortunately, it's not
I
like I
agree.
like it or anything. I'm not advocating. I think
Mhm.
it sucks,
Mhm.
but that's just the reality.
It is. It
There's
is.
just no
Yeah.
no scene for it.
Yeah.
Even the last scene that blew up was metalcore. Those bands can barely fill an arena without a bunch of them combining. Lamb of God can't fill an arena without having a bunch of bands,
Yeah.
big bands support them.
Mhm.
Big bands that can draw 2,000 people. You know, if Lamb of God wants to fill a 15,000 seat arena, they need to have two bands that can bring 2,000 people by themselves,
Yeah.
and then Lamb of God bring the other 10,000.
Mhm.
That's the way it works. It sucks, but it is what it is. I'm
Yeah.
not like it's just
Yeah.
It's just
That's.
so
I just
it-
wanted
you-
your answer from it.
so
That's-
there's no mainstream
Yeah.
stadium
there's nothing.
selling.
No. All right.
That doesn't exist. That's a
No.
pop music genre now. There's a pop music world.
Mhm.
If you want a stadium band, it's Metallica,
That's
and
it.
that's,
That's
it.
it. That's it.
That's it. Like it's
For the pop band.
there you go.
Yeah. Sorry.
Pop
band.
metal.
Pop metal.
Pop metal. You already
Ooh.
you like Hellstrom. That's pop metal. Hellstrom can barely
Hellstorm.
Hellstrom. I was just
Hellstorm.
shortening it. Shorthand.
Hellstorm.
But Hellstorm can barely sell 2,000
Yeah.
tickets, bro. They're not filling an
Yeah.
arena by
They're
themselves.
filling
either.
arena by.
No, they are not. Stop it.
Maybe not. Yeah.
No,
Maybe
they're not.
With
They're not
you know,
selling
attached-
15,000
yeah,
tickets.
I don't know.
If you follow
Yeah.
fucking,
All
No.
right. All right. Fair
they're
enough.
not.
All right.
Unless they have a
Yeah.
bunch of bands with them that can sell fucking 5,000 tickets
exactly,
each.
Exactly. Gotta have.
It's
All
just
right.
the unfortunate reality of
Yeah.
the genre. It just is what it is.
All right.
It's not like I'm hating.
I know.
I'm the
no,
biggest fan
yeah,
you know
yeah.
of that
I just
but it-
wanted your answer. That's good. I appreciate your banter on that. We got another song coming your way, so please stay tuned to Talking New Metal Music.
I don't remember what God.
Be sure to know, Mike. Yeah, that's gonna be a while. This is why you suck. Yep.
Yeah.